Nice of them to let me know that we were going to be sitting on stools. The women in the audience will understand that question, or that comment. You have a difficult decision to make. Who do you trust to be the next mayor of Houston? We need a mayor who can lead this city through this difficult economy and out to the brighter future on the other side. I am the best qualified and experienced candidate to do that job. I have a record as a strong, fiscally responsible leader. I have a vision for the future, and I have a very simple philosophy. The job of city government is to make your daily life better. I am ready to lead this city. I will implement as mayor a Hire Houston First policy so that your tax dollars go to Houston jobs in Houston companies. I'll grow our economy beyond the traditional oil and gas to being the world energy capital of the world, and that includes green and renewable energy. I'll aggressively market Houston as an international destination for businesses wanting to do business with America. And I will ensure that public safety spending actually makes you safer. I look forward to your questions. I look forward to working with you. For those of you who won't be here at the end of this presentation, I hope you'll visit my website, AniceParker.com, get an idea of the things I'm interested in. Shoot me an email if you don't get a question answered today. Let's have a dialogue. And I appreciate your attention. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Roy Morales, and I'm running for mayor of Houston, Texas. I have proudly served our country for over 23 years, and now with your support, I would like to continue that service of history as mayor of this great city. I'm a retired lieutenant colonel, decorated veteran. I have led many programs within the Department of Defense. I am proud to have been Chief Space Shuttle Operations Team, a joint operations between NASA and the Air Force. I'm a co-publisher in the Space and Environmental Medicine Journal. I'm former Chief Technology Officer of the Houston Emergency Center, and I own my own company. But I also serve our community as a school trustee for the Harris County Department of Education. We have 4 concerns we must turn our attention to. The first one, we must be able to overcome this economic storm, take on the challenges, and provide economic prosperity. We must strengthen public safety. We must also provide better city services, and we must have a future for our children. But what I try to tell people what this campaign is about is more jobs, less taxes, and less government regulations. And I would also like to invite you to my website, roymorales.com, and I'm also on Facebook.
Good morning to each of you. It's a pleasure for me to be with you. Let me say off the bat, I too have a website. It's GeneLocke.com. Let me say also that nobody on this stage has a monopoly on experience. I've been in the city over 40 years, and I've been contributing in a lot of different ways. My experience ranged from working in factories with working people, understanding the health and family problems that they encounter, to being your city attorney, running with Mayor Lanier with the difficult issues that faced the city in the 90s, to being a lawyer for most of the public agencies in Houston who have big projects like the Metropolitan Transit Authority, the Port of Houston, the Harris County Houston Sports Authority, the Houston Independent School District, Houston Community College. If there's anything about Gene Locke, is that he knows government. Having said that, putting the credentials aside, the most important thing today for you to glean from these candidates is, who are they and what do they believe in? Well, let's put a couple of labels on me that I will accept. First, I'm a guy who believes in diversity and opportunity. So as your mayor, at every point, I'm going to be fighting for diversity and fighting for opportunity. Put the label on me as a guy who believes that this city ought to be business friendly, that we are great entrepreneurial spirit and we need to be able to create and recreate business opportunities in Houston. So put a check mark there, because that brings jobs and it brings opportunities. And put me down as a big proponent of quality of life for people, that people want and should be able to live in great neighborhoods, have a great transportation system, have a great air quality, et cetera, et cetera. All of that aside, in the final analysis, I want to be your mayor. I look forward to the discussions with you today. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. My name's Peter Brown. I look out here and everybody looks pretty healthy. I want to congratulate you this morning. But I tell you, we got to extend that to the rest of the city, and that's a great challenge that we have in the city of Houston. Houston's my hometown. I graduated from U of H. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I'm a family man. I have 5 children and 15 grandchildren. That's a challenge in itself, but I know about community health, I know about quality of life, and I know about the need for more economic development in our city. I'm a career businessman. I've managed my own business for over 30 years in architecture and planning practice on a national basis. That's the kind of experience we need in our next mayor. Serving my 4th year on city council, I've worked closely with Bill White on an agenda which I will pursue as your next mayor. And it's 4 things, my friend. First of all, we've got to make the city a safer place with smart, high-tech, neighborhood-based policing. Secondly, we need to grow the tax base and the city economy with a new Office of Economic Development. Thirdly, we need to improve the quality of life of our neighborhoods and business districts. More rail transit. We got to win the battle against flooding and do this with better planning and better standards. And finally, we need to make city government more efficient, more accountable, and more responsive to the needs and aspirations of our citizens. This I will do as your next mayor, but we've got to have a vision for the future, folks, a real vision and a plan to make that vision a reality. I know how government works. I know how to get results at City Hall, and that's what I'll do as your next mayor. Thank you.